Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the Emirates D10 2023 match number 28. That's the fourth game of the day, and it definitely promises to be a cracker of a game. Abu Dhabi are the men in yellow who will be taking on the men in blue versus Emirates Blues. That's the game from the ICC Cricket Academy. Abu Dhabi are looking good in this tournament, and they have played like a unit. Emirates have struggled, Emirates Blues, but they have a win that will definitely give them some momentum going into this game. Let's quickly head down to the center where we've got a Rashid with the two captains for the toss.
Thank you, Combs. Time to flip the coin. I've got the two captains alongside the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Ali Abid from Team Abu Dhabi and Alishan Sharfu from Emirates Blues. Ali is the home team. He'll flip the coin. Heads. Heads is the call.
It's tail.
It is a tail. Ali, टॉस जीत गए, क्या डिसाइड किया?
हम पहले बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
कोई रीज़न उसके पीछे?
नहीं, रीज़न एक्चुअली ड्यू फैक्टर भी है, तो वैसे भी हम चेजिंग में थोड़ा अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, तो आज भी चेज ही करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
आप माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. टीम की कॉम्बिनेशन बड़ी अच्छी लग रही है. क्या सीक्रेट है उसके पीछे?
बस यही है, सबको फ्रीडम दिया हुआ है, जो जिसकी नेचुरल गेम है करे हो, तो वही है, बस क्लिक हो रहा है और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जीत रहे हैं हम.
कितना टोटल आपको लगता है कि अच्छा है रिस्ट्रिक्ट करने के लिए?
इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे. आज पिच डिफरेंट है, तो 80-90 के बीच में पकड़े तो इंशाल्लाह चेज कर लेंगे.
चले, ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
Ali, toss not going your way. Bad toss to lose.
We would have wanted to bowl first as well, but you can't blame the toss too much. We have to work with what we got, so hopefully bat first and put a good total on the board.
What do you think is a good total on this wicket?
We already played a game today where we scored 120, which I thought was not enough. So anything around that, we would try to score again.
Right, you coming back into form is a good sign for Emirates Blues. Talk about your form.
Fortunately, I've been hitting the ball decently, and hopefully I continue the same way. And our boys have been gelling in really nicely, and a few good performances here and then from each one of them contributing to the win. So I'm glad that's happening.
Right, any changes to your combination?
No, we're going for the same side.
Right, all the best and give us a good game.
Thank you.
Well, that's the news from the centre. Then Team Abu Dhabi winning the toss and electing to bowl first.
Right, so Abu Dhabi have won the toss, and as always, they prefer chasing, and that is what they have decided to do today as well. Elected to bowl first. Let's look at the playing 11 for both the sides. For Emirates Blues, they're going with an unchanged playing 11. Aditya Shetty, Alishan Sharfu, Ansh Tandon, Aryan Saxena, Ashwant Walthappa, Fahad Nawaz, Harsh Desai, Sabir Ali, Tanish Suri, the wicket-keeper, Unaib Rahman and Zawar Farid. For Abu Dhabi, the captain Ali Abid right at the top, Anup Gopal Krishna, Kamran Atta, Muhammad Sawad, Muhammad Mohsin, Muqtadar Babar, Osama Hassan Shah, Raja Akifullah, Uzair Bacha, Zishan Ali and Zubair Khan. So we are just moments away from the first ball being bowled at the ICC Academy. It's match number 28. And again, the news from the toss is that Abu Dhabi have won the toss and decided to bowl first. Alishan Sharfu, who had a good game the previous one, scored some important and quick-fire runs, will want to fire again. 205 runs, and that strike rate is a staggering 218. On the other hand, he's got a young and upcoming talented batter with him. Aryan Saxena there. And Raja Akifullah, well, he'll be starting the proceedings for the men in yellow, Team Abu Dhabi. 4 wickets for him. Would want to take some more wickets. And joining with me in the comm box is Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you, Shoaib. A great day of cricket we had just now. 3 games that is done and dusted. The last one gone on one side, but the remainers have given us a little bit of a thrill. We've seen a lot of actions this past weekend today as well. There you go, the first ball, Raja Akifullah to Alishan. Down the leg side, and that would be called wide to start with. Not a convincing start there for team in yellow, Abu Dhabi. Now only having 4 wickets in his kitty in 10 overs format. I think this format suits him. He's a kind of a wicket-taking bowler, and especially when the batter is trying to attack, he likes to take that battle. We talk about the field set. It's a deep square leg is behind, so probably a back of the lane delivery could be the idea here. Outside off is where Akifullah is spot on there. Alishan must be riding high on confidence. That man on your screen, captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid, has a key role in chasing any score or the batting when it gets to the batting. There you go. The coach is sitting right to the senior man, Zawar Farid for Team Emirates Blues. He's not opening today. He did not open today. Zawar opened the inning in between as well. Well, that's not timed well. Straight into the hand. First wicket down. Alishan Sharaf who departs. And the man, Raja Akifullah, strikes, takes the big man out of the occasion. It's a huge moment for Team Abu Dhabi. They have picked up the leader of the opponents. Alishan couldn't handle that delivery well. Hurried on him. And a simple catch. Mohsin, I think, takes that catch.
Yes, a wicket in the very first over on the second ball of the game, and it's the captain Alishan Sharfu out for a duck. It's 1 for 1.
Whoa, that's a fast express delivery to Tanish Suri to welcome him. And Tanish has been promoted up to the batting order. He can hold. Look at that. Miss Curie wanted to hit that hard. No timing on that. Not in control. Alishan, that's how he plays. If he goes on, he'll smash every delivery. Otherwise, he won't waste a lot of time of yours.
This one's down the leg side. Tanish Suri, he's been really good behind the stumps with the gloves. I've really enjoyed his wicket keeping all throughout the tournament. Has given it his 100%. Would want to score some runs with the bat now. Decent strike rate of 155.
Tanish need to work really hard on the average. Yeah, off the mark. That's the first thing you should do. First, get off the mark.
It's just a single. Quite a few wides already in this over from Akif. 3 extras bowled. Only a single has come off the bat. Aryan Saxena. This format is a very difficult format, especially for the batters. Don't have much time to settle. Guides it towards Osama at point. No chance for a run whatsoever. Blues have already won a game today. Ansh Tandon, the man on your screens right now, padded up and ready to come for Emirates Blues. They won against Ajman. And they would want to continue if they want to keep their hopes alive in this tournament to qualify into the top 4. That's full and wide. And Shiju Sam raises his hands and signals it as a wide again. So Akif has got a wicket, but he's been very wayward and erratic in his bowling.
Yeah, he's been all over the place. He's bowled a few short line deliveries that has gone wide. And on quite a few occasions he's bowled down the leg side. Yes, he's picked up the wicket, the most crucial one. They need to accelerate more. Oh, that's hit straight to mid-off. Hit hard. A bit of in the air as well. There you go. The towels are out already. So clear evident there will be a dew in. So probably there will be some tensions out there for Team Emirates Blues while bowling second.
Yes, at the toss as well, Ali Abid, the captain of Abu Dhabi, mentioned that the dew could be a factor. Nicely bowled this time. The length was right. And it will be a dot ball to end the over. 5 runs for Emirates Blues, and they've lost their skipper 5 for 1. So broadcast and streaming partners for Emirates D10 2023. Fan code the app in India. ARY's app and A Sports in Pakistan. Broadcast and digital. CricTracker on YouTube. Sports Eye on Facebook. And Myco the app. If you want to watch it on your phones on an app, it's Myco in the Middle East and Pakistan as well.
One touch on the own side, and Mohsin is sharing the ball against the experience. Rajakifullah, he's ball operating from the other end, school end. Mohammad Mohsin with 5 wickets of 8 encounters. I think over 10 runs in economy is not too bad, considering that he bowls with the power play in 10 overs format.
Punched off the back foot. They go for the single. Good backing up by Savad. Dealing in singles. So it's not going to be easy now to get to 120 for Emirates Blues. Someone will have to play a similar knock like Ali Shan, who scored quick fire runs for his side against Ajman in the previous game. The batting has been a disappointment for Emirates Blues, and that needs to change.
Oh, he goes on the onside and pulls a shot. A wicket for Mohammad Mohsin. Danish Suri has placed that one well, but couldn't time it hard to clear that man at fine leg. Well, it's wicket number 2.
Now that was well directed, a short delivery, and Danish trying to play that over square leg, finds the fielder, and Mohsin has taken another wicket for Abu Dhabi. Out for 1, Danish Suri. It's 7 for 2.
Ashwant Valtappa knows our Fred still out there. No one Standen. He completes that combo to be a left-hander. Oh, big shout, big shout. Finger goes up. Umar Farooq really heard something. And there was certainly some noise. And it's wicket number 3. Emirates Blues are in deep, deep trouble.
Ashwant Waltapa, he's not amused. This one I think that sound must have made that decision easier for the umpire Umar. Ashwin Valtapa, he'll have to walk back. It's a golden duck for him. He thinks it's the thigh pad, but doesn't matter. 7 for 3 Emirates Blues.
For Nawaz. Oh, that's played up and over the slip fielder. That will run away for 4 runs. Well, lucky there, Fahad Nawaz, but he get 4 runs. And that is how he will open his account.
Short ball there from Mohsin. And this was guided. Just pushed over that fielder there. And no protection in the deep, so it's going to be 4. Played fine, and Fahad Nawaz, he's off the mark with the 4. Can he stage a comeback for Blues here and for himself as well? Swing and a miss. End of the over. 2 overs bowled. Emirates Blues 11 for 3. Well, if you're a fan of watching live sports on your phones, this is the app that you need to download. Myco, and some live content, excellent content, very user-friendly as well. The app, Myco, watch it, earn it, own it. Edged and taken. A wicket on the very first ball for Zishan. And this is trouble for Emirates Blues. It's Aryan Saxena who's edged it, and a very good catch by Kamranatha behind the stumps. No foot movement and just a nothing shot really from Aryan. And Kamran does well to hold on to it. So it's the 4th wicket down for Emirates Blues. It's 11 for 4. Eleven for 4. Ansh Tandon comes into bat, beg your pardon. He's scored 63 runs, 134 strike rate. Nicely bowled and a quick run taken. Ansh Tandon is off the mark with a single.
Well, it took a real while for Ashwin Valtappa to leave that crease. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. There could be a noise there.
This is a better angle. There you go. And no, it's hit the thigh pad, I feel. It's hit the thigh pad. And the umpire's given it. Tough luck for Anshwant Valtappa. It's a difficult call for the umpires as well. 12 for 4. 4 wickets down, Emirates Blues.
Yeah, for that you'll need that hot spot. Meanwhile, played towards the offside. Fahad and Ansh, both they really need to hold up now, dig down deep, take that game deep try to at least bat together right till that 8th over, 9th over. They really need to be right there because it will also complete that right hand and left hand combination. And both of them are capable of doing so. Both plays for UAE.
That's down the leg side and will be called a wide. That was shaping down leg. Will they go for the second? No, they'll just wait for the throw to come in. Leg by signaled by the umpire.
Well, what I think here is that every strong single is crucial, but right now both these batters need to work towards running hard between the wicket. If you're not finding boundaries, that's one way to pressure the opponents. And Zishan Ali. Well, that's up in the air and goes into the gap. No. The captain of Abu Dhabi had a little work to do. The deep is cut down, that one from the boundary line. Well, it's been every time whenever I have seen Zishan comes into bowl, he's picked up the wicket. He's been amongst. Now have a look at those all 4 wickets that we're talking about. And Akifullah started that gate, picking up the captain of Emirates Blues. Ali Shan Sharfu departs. Oh, plays that scoop shot, gets all the way. 6 runs, and that has been hit towards his teammates. Sending a message, says that don't worry, I'm gonna play all my shots, and that was the best shot out of the lot. Look at that. Well, that's a sweet sport of the bat. Gone all the way. Got 6 runs. 23 for 4, Emirates Blues. The spinner comes on to the attack. First delivery goes up high. And the keeper takes that catch, and he was about to fall down there as his partner Zishan. I don't know what he was doing underneath it, but a problem here for Emirates Blues.
That went high in the air. And look at that, two fielders converging, and he almost tried to trip him. I don't think he likes Kamran Atta too much. Tried his best to come in his way there. Confusion. But in the end, a very good catch taken yet again by Kamran Atta. And Ansh Tandon, he has to walk back again. A failure for him. It's 23 for 5. Zawar Farid, the new man in. Clipped off his pads. He's off the mark with a single, but this is really not great batting from Emirates Blues. They have been dismal in terms of their approach to this 10-over format, have not been able to score runs really.
Yeah, Kamran thinks he's got his man. An appeal and some mind games there. I don't think so far. Nawaz has left that back foot up. This is the dismissal of Ansh Tandon. The last wicket goes down. And he miscued it. He's tried, in fact, with both the feet to trip him down. Kamran Atta won't fall down. Well, it's really a difficult situation at the moment for Emirates Blues as they lose half of their side, just 25 runs on board, and we know that there will be a dew coming in. So every bowler picked up a wicket here. Great bowling as well. It's just not every time the fall of the batter, but sometimes extremely good bowling also plays a part.
Getting some turn, and the foot was planted by Zawar in the crease. A single to end the fourth over, and Blues, well, they've lost track. 26 for 5. So the floating power play has been taken, and this has been a forced floating power play decision. They've lost 5 wickets. This is the last batting pair that Emirates Blues have. So they would want to try and get as many as they can in this over. It's going to be Raja Akifullah who will be bowling the over.
Well, this will be interesting contest. Akifullah against Zawar. Well, I think it's the decision to take the power play here is maybe to ease some pressure from the batters, but I think it at times backfires when you try to get most runs in the power play. And also you get that fielders up in the ring, slightly in the air could be a case here. It's a tall task for this man who's batting on 14 of 7 deliveries. Fahad Nawaz tries to go hard again, missing it, not timing. Plies of the bat there, that has been not convincing from Fahad, that previous shot. Harsh Desai, yeah, he's thinking a lot now. He'll have a key role to play as well. Bowlers really need to work hard. As I see, this wicket is So supportive to the spinners. So Zubair bowled extremely well, and I think Team Abu Dhabi haven't given any loosener. They kept things tight, and in this shorter format, all you need to do is bowl at the right areas, the wicket will fall.
Yes, Abu Dhabi have bowled really well. They've bowled in the right areas, as you mentioned, and the fielding has also been good. So the fielders have backed their bowlers, and overall, it's been a great performance from the bowlers of Abu Dhabi. And that's a misfield there, but no damage, much damage done. Only a single for Fahad Nawaz. So the key has been that all the bowlers know their roles. They know what to do, when to do. Every bowler has been given a responsibility. So they've got certain bowlers who bowl with the new ball. Akif being that prime bowler for Abu Dhabi, and he's also been given the responsibility of bowling in the power play. So clearly the roles are well defined. And when you have something like that, when you have a well-oiled machinery, more often than not, the results are in your favor.
Yeah, that must be given wide. Yeah, it is wide delivery. I think that the entire team of Emirates Blues, they need every single run here. It's power play, floating power play over, but they haven't got a single boundary. The field set is quite sensible according to their field plan. There you go. They've got two man on the onside. Goes big. Goes high. Could have been the best catch. Zishan Ali has given his almighty effort. Couldn't pick Zawar Farid out.
Well, that again hurried on to Zawar and was mistimed. This could have been easily one of the nominations for the catch of the tournament had he taken that. Good effort, but just couldn't hold on to the catch. 5 singles and a wide in this over. Goes full and will only get a single, Fahad. So 5 overs bowled. It's 33 for 5.
Oh, that one hit hard. That is hit hard. If the fielder were back in the boundary line, that could have been taken. That was the longest part of the ground. It takes some efforts to clear that. Fahad will be happy at least to get a boundary there, not get caught there. Anup immediately first delivery tries to follow the batter. And we are just checking for the boundary, whether it gone all the way or is it dipped down. Yeah, it's clearly a 4 runs. They'll tell us more about this. I've got Mohammad Rashid. Rashid, well, you know about the Emirates Blues team. They are in trouble. What do you think what they need to do right here?
Oh yeah, 5 wickets down. They are in a spot of bother. But they've got 2 of their better batters out there in the middle. Zawar Farid and Fahad Nawaz, both part of the UAE national side. They'll be up against Anup Gopalakrishna, who is also part of the UAE national, not UAE, beg your pardon. He was part of the Qatar national side in 2018, and that is the reason why he's such a good bowler. Excellent delivery, enticing Fahad Nawaz to come down the track and beating him with that spin and pace. And Fahad Nawaz, after hitting that boundary, will have to walk back.
Very experienced man here. dropped it short, so the batter is advancing. The rest Kamran Natta took care of. As we talk about Emirates Blues need to rectify, they need to come back into the game. They lose yet another wicket. Right now, it's working out. Is their top scorer Fahd Nawaz with 21 of 12. It's 37 for 6.
Well, it's going to be the young Aditya Shetty who will make his way, and he'll be up against Anup Gopalakrishna. Starts off well with a lot of confidence. That was off the back foot. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. That was a superb delivery. Just pulling his length back as soon as he saw Fahd Nawaz coming down the track. And that's what you get from experienced players out there. Anup is a very experienced bowler. Like I was mentioning, he was part of the Qatar national side in 2018. Made his way to the UAE in Abu Dhabi and then has been part of the Abu Dhabi side since then. Well, that's up in the air, just away from Osama Hassan.
Yes, he's been into the international arena. So once you represent any country, if you play at the international arena or even to the association cricket, there's a lot of experience that you gain there when you have video analyzers, when you have coaches, when you have assistant coach. There's so many things happen behind the rope. We'll keep that chat alive. 6 overs gone, 41 for 6. Yeah, lots of left arm spin option there for Team Abu Dhabi. I think they're the second team who's got most number of the left armers after Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai has got a lot of left arm spinning options. Well, Sawad has started well. That was a good delivery. This one has been played well by Aditya Shetty. Really likes to bat. And good news for Aditya Shetty, and a proud moment for him is that he's been drafted into the squad of 22 who will be playing against Team West Indies when they come out and play against the United Arab Emirates.
Or mostly deserving one, I would say that he's been a phenomenal leg spinner and he's worked on his batting. So we'll see that his batting abilities now as well, but he's phenomenal player, proper all-rounder. A little bit of a delay there. Kamranatha does not seem to be comfortable there, and that man is sitting there, Osama Shah.
Yeah, well, he's also very talented. He was part of the UAE under-19 squad. Played alongside somebody like Fahad Nawaz in that same
Yeah, I think it was 2016 and 15 maybe, perhaps,
Yes.
when they toured Malaysia as well. Where
Yes.
Fahad was the captain. You can
Yeah.
thank me.
You're welcome. Let's have a look at what really went wrong for Kamran Atta. Oh, straight on his wrist. Straight on that forearm bone. I think it's really painful. He'll get some magic spray going. That'll really hurt him.
While Kamananatha getting fixed there, his batting is much needed here. I think he's in a phenomenal touch. He's in a great form. After this, there'll be Harsh Desai, Unaib Subredli. I think this is the last recognized pair batting together for Team Emirates Blues. Problem is at the other end, if you lose wickets, there will be a huge pressure on Zawar Farid, who plays a key role to keep the balance in the team. There you talk about Usama. There he is. I think that 2015 scored has certainly made us all proud, and we have got a lot of stars from that tour. In fact, from that entire batch. I think the under 19 badge where we had got the most number of players was this when we had Ansh Tandon, Aryan Lakra, likes of Rahul Bhatia, Karthik Mahappan for that matter as well. So these kids keeps on getting better. Oh, meanwhile, that's going up in the air. Third comes in and takes that catch. Well, there's a wicket. Every bowler got a wicket at least to their name. And this time it was the bigger one. Zawar Farid couldn't hold it back. Wanted to go big. Yeah, the top edge. Yeah, that went really high. Good work there from Mohsin. And he's been busy in the outfield today. It's wicket which is tumbling down here for Emirates Blues. They have serious trouble here. Walking out is Zawar Farid. The 47 for 7. Yeah, there's been chirping around, but look at that last wicket fall of Zawar Farid. That ball took a turn and he wanted to hit that one too hard, using that bottom order. A delightful and excellent effort from Team Abu Dhabi. 7 overs gone, 47 for 7. I think Emirates Blues has got it a little wrong in the batting department. The problem has been they tried to bring the best players. The batting order today has been shuffled a lot. That's what I reckon. That's what went wrong. They changed their number 3 position, number 4 position, perhaps even number 5 was someone who did not bat at that number. So there have been changes in the batting order. But I think they can afford to do that. Because Sharjah losing that last game with a big margin, so Emirates Blues can try a few things here. There is still a lot of a battle for that number 4 slot in the points table, where Sharjah and Emirates Blues are fighting to get onto that semi-final.
Yeah, it's an interesting phase of the tournament. There is one slot that is quite open, and you rightly said that any of the teams can really make their way into it. And when you talk about the batting order for the Emirates Blues, I think they rely heavily on their captain, Alishan Sharfu, and whenever he doesn't get going, they really struggle with the bat. So I think that's one thing that they need to really change, and the other batters will need to come to party. They'll need to get some runs under their belt. And as we are approaching the business end of the tournament, it is of prime importance for them to bring out a show with the bat. Meanwhile, I think Team Abu Dhabi has been phenomenal in this D10 tournament. They've been doing really well. Excellent over from Anup. Just 2 runs coming off it. 8 overs done, 49 for the loss of 7.
And there you go. That's where you need to be to watch it in Pakistan and Middle East. Michael, watch it. Own it, turn it. And that's where you catch this all live action. Lots of thrills and spills. And it's a fantastic application that you can download on your phone and watch it anywhere. Big shout! And given is wide. Kamran Atta has got a little bit of a surprise there. He's just trying to play some mind games with the umpire. Or maybe with the player.
Well, you can't do that against somebody like Shiju Sam, who's very experienced. Shiju Sam is also officiated in some international games. Meanwhile, that's been played well by Aditya Shetty. That's in the gap, on bounds. And off she goes outside the boundary rope for a much-needed boundary coming in for the Emirates Blues.
Yeah, it took a real while to get this boundary. This might open the door, could be breaking the shackles for Emirates Blues as they need to post a big total on board. Nothing less than 80 at least. Well, will that be given as wide? Doubt. No, no. Yeah, that's what Aditya Shetty is asking for. He said that was beyond the line, and that's what he think. Single. To end the over. The penultimate over. Gone really well for Team Abu Dhabi. It's 56 for 7. Zubair Khan bowls against Aditya Shetty. They'll be pushing for 2. And no chance of taking 2 there. Harsh Desai will keep that strike. And now 5 more deliveries to go, Rashid. What do you think would be the final total?
Well, I think they'll finish at about 62, 63 runs with the way they're going. Reverse sweep coming out straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. So dot ball coming in. That was excellent work.
So Harsh Desai is showing us he's not only he can bat with bowl and with left hand and right hand, but he can also bat. The right hand, left hand. Meanwhile, it been hit straight down the ground, not timed it well. There'll be only single and single. Won't hurt Team Abu Dhabi. As the towels are already out, they'll be slightly easy when they come to bat. Abu Dhabi while chasing anything below 70.
Yeah, it'll be difficult if they score anything below 70. Shetty will go for the second run. Will make it quite easily at the end. So they've got 2 more deliveries to go. They're on 60 at the moment. And I feel if Aditya Shetty can get a boundary in, that can probably give something for the bowlers to work with. That's a looped up delivery played wide of long off. Ali Abid will clean it up. Will only be a single. Now they're on 61. 1 more delivery to go. Can they get a boundary to finish off the innings? Last ball coming up then. Zubair Khan. Harsh Desai steps down. That's gone. Miles up in the air. Chance for the fielder. Doesn't make it. And they will finish at 62. End of the innings. 10 overs done and dusted. This has been an excellent performance with the ball by the Abu Dhabi boys. They have made sure they kept taking wickets and not let Emirates Blues post a big total on the board. Now, when Emirates Blues come out to defend this total, they'll really have to bowl out of their skins. They'll have to field well and make sure they restrict Abu Dhabi, who are in red hot form at the moment. Let's have a look at the batting card. A sorry looking batting card. None of the top 4 could really make an impact. Fahd Nawaz 21 of 12 for him. And then towards the lower end, Thawar Farid 10 of 11 and 13 of 13 for Aditya Shetty. Those are the 3 prominent batters for the Emirates Blues. 11 extras helping them to get to 62 at the end of 10 overs.
I think Team Abu Dhabi would be happy, and their bowlings have been wonderful, with every bowler picking up a wicket each, while Mohammad Mohsin picks 2 with the best economy, 5, and economy of Zubair Khan is also 4.5. It's been a wonderful bowling display there from Team Abu Dhabi, despite they've given 11 as an extras, but they managed to bundle out Team Emirates Blues in 62 only. Time for the highlights. That was how the first wicket goes down. Ali Shan has lost that wicket early, and then Tanish Suri couldn't get going, and Ashwin Valthapa first ball out. Yeah, that was caught behind given. There was definitely some noise. Aryan Saxena getting dismissed there. Fahad Nawaz fought well, hard. He was not giving it up. Ansh Tandon couldn't get go again today. There was Anoop amongst the wicket, and Zawar Farid. Again, he was struggling. Run a ball knock for him. And this was inside out. Perfect shot from Aditya Shetty. Tries to get it better for the team Emirates Blues, but Abu Dhabi will have to chase 63. Should be a walk in the park for the team Abu Dhabi, but we'll wait and watch after the short break.
Good evening and once again welcome back to ICC Cricket Academy, Dubai. It's match number 28, Abu Dhabi taking on Emirates Blues, and what a wonderful job did by the bowlers of Abu Dhabi. They were in all sorts of trouble. Alishan Sharfu, Aryan Saxena, Tanis Suri, Ashwant Waltappa, everyone going out cheaply. It was Fahad Nawaz who top scored with 21 of 12 balls. Not much contribution coming from down the order, just 10 runs from Zawar and Aditya Shetty managing 13. 11 extras helping Emirates Blues to post 62 on board in their allotted 10 overs for the loss of 7. And the 6 bowlers in fact have been used by the captain, and pick of the bowler, 1 over 5 runs, couple of wickets to his name, Mohammad Mohsin, and Zubair Khan, the left arm orthodox, always bowls with those tight line and lengths. A wicket to his name, going for just 9 runs in his allotted 2 overs. Wicket each for Raja Akifullah, Anup, Muhammad Sawad and Zishan Ali. At the end, in 10 overs, Emirates Blues managed 62. Now, Abu Dhabi will be looking for that 63 to get chased here and get those 2 points. It's man in form, Kamran Atta on strike, 8 matches, 183 runs, 36 average, and strike rate brilliant, 228. Alongside him, they have promoted young Osama Hussain. It will be Harsh Desai to start the proceedings with the ball against Kamran Atta. And looking at the field, Harsh Desai, 9 matches, 6 wickets to his name. And it's mid-wicket and long on. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Packed offside field. The com box is also packed because we have got Shoaib Ahmed in the com box alongside me. Ball 1. Started off with a wayward delivery down the leg, wide. Has been called off the mark, Abu Dhabi. Hit hard, but unable to find the gap through the offside. Yet again, played towards offside, but not able to find the gap. Just 62 have been posted in the first innings by ECB Blues. It shows the class of fast bowling on display from Abu Dhabi. Not only the fast bowling, but also the left arm orthodox of Anup and Zubair troubling them.
Yes, Mudassir, overall the bowling has been great from Abu Dhabi. And you can see Kamran Atta, he's trying to hit every ball out of the park. Again, they want to try and get as many runs as they can in the first few overs. And that is what Abu Dhabi is all about. They play fearless cricket and an aggressive brand of cricket, which is really very pleasing to watch.
Oh, absolutely, and he's the key, Kamran Atta. Alongside him is Osama. This time goes straight over the bowler's head. No stopping, no chance for the mid-off fielders. So the first boundary coming from the blade of Kamran Atta.
Well, he looks in hurry. He's not going to hold back. Harsh being brought into the attack to bowl with the new ball, and every ball has been hit or tried to be hit outside the 30-yard circle. So aggression. This one's down the leg and will be called a wide. This one's been pulled towards the square leg. Will only be a single. 2 runs in fact taken by Kamran Atta.
Final delivery of the first over. trying to make room, and smart piece of bowling. The bowler following the batter, a dot delivery to end the over number 1, 10 for no loss.
Emirates D10 2023 broadcast and streaming partner. Fan code app in India. ARY Zap and A Sports digital and broadcast. CricTracker on YouTube, SportsEye on Facebook, and Myco on everywhere else in the rest of the world on their app. So it's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production.
Hit hard, it will be just a single. In this tournament, what I have seen and witnessed, Shoaib, that everyone are very keen for that improvement. And kudos to our graphic man Rafe. He had made some excellent changes on.
Yes, on the broadcast, that slide, very well done. Short and pulled. Harsh will cut that off. 12 runs on the board. No wicket.
And he also makes sure, Rafe, that our picture pops up only once in a day. Good job, Rafe.
Well, that's in the air. That could be a wicket. Easy catch, and Alishan won't drop that. So Aditya Shetty, he's got a lot of wickets in the tournament, and he continues his red-hot form for Emirates Blues. Another wicket to his name.
They're enjoying the boys. Yet again, a surprise delivery. Bowling quite often, Aditya Shetty, but this time got the reward. Osama just managing a run. It's 12 on board for the loss of 1.
Ali Abid, 187 runs to his name, average of 31, which is really good, Mudassir, in a T10 format, and a strike rate of 176, which is also very good. Definitely one of the key players for Abu Dhabi, also their captain. Starts off with a bouncer. Wanted to surprise Ali Abid, that's been given as a bye. 1 for the over also signalled. That was way too high. Has been given as 1 for the over. Oh dear, a wicket for Aditya Shetty, and that is another big wicket. Kamran Atta trying to go big, trying to accelerate. Finds the fielder, Ansh Tandon at long gone. That's the second wicket, and a very important wicket for Emirates Blues. Is there a twist in the tail as Kamran Atta walks back? 9 of 8, 13 for 2. Muqtadir Babar, 8 matches for him. Big hitter of the cricket ball. Big swing. Let's look at that surprise delivery. This is the better angle, which will tell us the height on that delivery. That was way too over the head, I think. Buys signaled. 2 overs bowled, 13 for 2. Swing, some turn. Harsh getting some turn on this wicket. This is good to see. Cut and straight to the fielder.
So many dot balls after those couple of wickets. At last run it was in the slot, but an excellent piece of bowling. Not afraid to give the flight, both the spinners. Chasing 63, they have already lost 2 batters, Osama and Kamranatha. Once again, thanks a lot, Rafe.
Full toss delivery, and this one's been hit straight back to Harsh. Good over this one, but luckily that loose delivery not taken for runs. He's getting some movement in the air, Harsh. Oh, that was in the slot, and Muqtadir Babar has hit that on the side screen. Magnanimous, and a big 6 from the bat of Muqtadir.
Off the mark. Power has been unleashed by Babar Muqtadir. Goes straight over the bowler. A maximum to Babar Muqtadir.
Another full toss. And, oh, very close to the fielder there. Alishan Sharfu diving. And if he can't reach, I doubt anybody else can. That'll go for 4. That's the tournament 4's number 400. 400 boundaries in this tournament. A run scoring feast and a carnival here at the ICC Academy. 3 overs bowled. It's 24 for 2.
Goes on the back foot to Ali Abid. And he joins the party here. Sent Aditya Shetty out of the park. First ball of this over. Oh, they're looking in a hurry. Ali Abid on the back foot. Power generated. Good looking shot.
Poor delivery. Very poor from Aditya Shetty. I'm sure he'll be disappointed with that ball. That was asking to be hit. And you can't be bowling that to somebody like Ali Abid. Definitely gripping the ball is a problem. Watch out for the bouncer, Ali. Get your helmet. Fast bowler in motion. Nicely bowled. Nicely bowled this time. Lot more control. And equally well played by Ali.
The manager of this team. He was from the day one. Goes down on one knee. Ali Abid. He's not bothered about the spin of Aditya Shetty. Just send him once again out of the park. Nice looking, good looking shot from Ali Abid.
In the slot from Aditya. And on the front foot, down on one knee, and that's gone in the air, into the night sky. Almost became a star, that ball. And as soon as he connected it, he knew that he's got it right from the meat of the bat.
Good comeback. Clever piece of bowling, not bowling in his arc, keeping it away from Ali Abid, a dot delivery.
Target of 63. They've got 36 already. Short ball, but quicker this time, and good fielding of his own bowling, making sure he doesn't leak any more runs. Good comeback to the over.
First over going for 2 runs, and in this over, couple of maximum was hit by Ali Abid. The final delivery, a full toss. Now this time, he has called a no ball. Just slipping out of the hand of Aditya Shetty, and full advantage taken by Ali Abid. Getting 4 runs on the delivery.
Difficult to grip the ball, but you have to be 100% ready. You can't be taking things for granted, Aditya Shetty. 19 of this of his spell. One more ball to go. Free hit. And that'll be down the leg side. Good collect from Tanish Suri. So the free hit continues.
See, this is what happens as a youngster when you try out same thing repeatedly. This tends to happen. Now he is under pressure, going for runs. 18 runs so far in this over.
Well, he's not going to stop. Ali Abid is hitting them cleanly, and he's hitting them all the way over the ropes. Expensive over from Aditya. 15 more needed. 4 overs bowled, 48 for 2.
It's 48 for the loss of 2 in 4 overs in the previous over of Aditya Shetty. Ali Abid went on rampage, and now just 15 needed of 36 balls. Not only they'll get those 2 points, but it will also help there to better the net run rate. There you go. Sports Eye, one of our support sponsors for sports live content. You can have Sports Eye. You can visit the Facebook. You can have it on TikTok, or you can have a look at the Insta handle of Sports Eye. 4 overs, 48 for the loss of 2. It's Zawar bowling his first over. Starts with slower delivery, and joining me to enjoy this party, which is going down in the middle, especially thanks to Ali Abid, the way he's batting. To talk more about his innings and about the innings of Abu Dhabi, joining me is Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Mudassir Ali. Well, it's been an excellent start for Team Abu Dhabi. This is what they're known for. Although they've lost 2 wickets, they haven't made sure that they reduce any more runs. That's been called as a wide, was over the head of the batter. One for the over called as well. So 14 more required, and with somebody like Babar out there in the middle and Ali Akbid, they would want to chase this down as soon as possible. 49, just one short of a brilliant team half century. Zahar Farid, and he comes once again. Oh, is it the outside edge? Yes, it is. Trying to hit it too hard on that occasion. Gets a thick outside edge. Easy catch for Tanish Suri behind the stumps. And Abdul Babar Muqtadir, he'll have to walk back as well. Third wicket coming down. Zahar Farid picking that wicket. Bowling it in the right channel. And as it is easy as it gets. One more wicket down. Third one for Team Abu Dhabi. 10 of 6 deliveries for Abdul Babar Muqtadir. And 49 on the board. Uzair Bacha, the new man, he'll be up against Zawar Farid. I think he's done really well in this tournament with the ball. He's bowled some good overs. He's got the ball to nip around and picking up the wicket of Abdul Babar Muqtadir. And he comes to the new man. That's way outside off stump. Lets that one go, and Umar Farooq, the umpire, will extend his arms once again to signal wide. Not many runs required. I think Abu Dhabi should concentrate on not losing any more wickets. These two should make sure that they really chase this down. Waqif Raja in the dugout. Another very important member of the Abu Dhabi team. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's the nip I was talking about. He gets the ball to seam into the right-hander. Uzair Bacha doing well. Getting his bat down in time. 50 on the board with that wide. 13 more required of 33 deliveries. Kamran Atta couldn't really make an impact today with the bat. Can it be that hit he got on his forearm while he was in the field that can play on his mind as well?
Oh, absolutely. And initially, when he came into bat, he was just checking his wrist and forearms. He might be in pain. He tried his best. But what a wonderful job did by the fast bowler and the spinners of Abu Dhabi. And talking about Emirates Blues, it's not their bowling, it's their batting. It's troubling them. They are largely dependent on their captain Alishan Sharfu. No other batters contributing much with the bat. The likes of Fahad Nawaz, Zawar Farid, not in good form in this tournament. So as a unit, they need to sort out these things.
Oh yeah, I think they need to really work on their batting. But I feel that they've got a mix of youngsters and some experienced players out there, and which is one of the reasons why they're just making sure they learn and teach the kids around them. Zawar Farid, Alishan Sharfu, Fahad Nawaz, like you mentioned, the more experienced players. That's way outside of some. That's been cut towards the point area. Fielder does well at the end, but they will come back for the second run quite easily. Now 10 more runs required in the last 5 overs. 53 for the loss of 3, Team Abu Dhabi. Right then, 10 more required of 30 deliveries. Ali Abid on strike. Onaib Rahman, the new bowler, comes in. That was a shorter length delivery. Uzair Bacha gets off the strike. Does well. I think he needs to just feed strike to Ali Abid with single digit required now. Ali Abid is somebody who can really, finish this game in a span of some deliveries.
And it shows the class of these teams, Abu Dhabi or Fujairah or Team Reds, why they are top of the table. They have dominated in every department. So, Uneb playing his first game earlier today, got a couple of wickets and gave away just 9 runs and getting a chance. Good to see the management backing this young fast bowler.
Well, yeah, he was very impressive. I thought he bowled in the right areas and didn't allow the batters to really go after him, which is a good sign for the youngster. That will really add to his confidence. And now with not many left, he'll need to make sure that he doesn't give away too many deliveries that are loose. And having said that, he bowls a loose delivery on the leg side. That's helped on its way by Ali Abid for yet another boundary.
He's in a hurry, Ali Abid. Pitching short, not getting that much bounce, and easy picking by Ali Abid. Rolling the wrist and finds the boundary. Now just 5 needed to get those 2 points, Abu Dhabi. It will be a thumping victory for Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah, just 1 hit away. 3 deliveries to go. Anuneb bowls a slot delivery, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. What a shot to seal the deal for Team Abu Dhabi. Deservingly, the captain of the side plays that shot and earns those 2 points on the table. Emphatic victory for Team Abu Dhabi. Very clinical in their approach. First with the ball and then with the bat. They did lose some wickets in the process, but I think till the time Ali Abid was there, it was always looking like they will take the game away quite easily. Winning this game by 7 wickets, and what a performance this is from Team Abu Dhabi.
A clinical performance, a thumping victory for men in yellow. They have dominated right. Ball 1, whether it's bowling or batting. They dominated clearly over these young boys of Emirates Blues. Still early days for most number of players in Blues, learning the skills, and what a victory for Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, scintillating effort. Look at the batting card. Kamran Natta, 9 of 8 for him. Osama Hassan Shah couldn't do really much. He was promoted up the order. 1 run for him. Ali Abid unbeaten on 35 of 16. Muqtadar Babar 10 of 6. And Uzair Bacha was unbeaten on 2 of 3. Chasing this down at 5.04 overs. 7 extras in that innings, helping the cause. That's the bowling card. 4 bowlers used. Aditya Shetty was expensive, but he managed to pick up a couple of wickets. Zawar Farid, well, he's been impressive throughout this tournament. Picked up a wicket as well. Gave away just 5 runs. But I think at the end, the total that was set by the Emirates Blues in the first innings really didn't help them much to defend this total. Let's have a look at the highlights of how this innings panned out. Harsh Desai started off proceedings, and Kamran Natta, well, he always means business. Aditya Shetty picked that wicket. He's got that knack of picking up wickets, and he did well eventually. But went for some runs, some good catches taken in the deep. Punch Tandon is always superb. But Ali Abid, as soon as he was joined by Abdul Babar Muqtadir, they both really played some excellent shots and made sure that they don't make a mess of this low total and finish it off quite easily at the end. Like I've said, Aditya Shetty was a little wayward today. Did pick up 2 wickets, but I think that's all he could get. Ali Abid was really going after him. Zawar Farid picked up a wicket as well of Abdul Babar Muqtadir. But then at the end, Ali Abid was with those two shots really sealed the deal for Team Abu Dhabi, winning it in emphatic fashion and getting 2 points on the table for them. That's the match summary then. For the game today, Emirates Blues 10 overs, 62 for the loss of 7. Really didn't get going with the bat. Fahad Nawaz 21 of 12. Aditya Shetty 13, run a ball 13. Zawar Fari 10 of 11. Mohammad Mohsin picked up 2 wickets, gave away just 5 runs. What an effort this has been by the fast bowler. Zubair Khan picked up a wicket as well. Anup Gopalakrishna picked up a wicket and gave away 10 runs in his 2 overs. So they were brilliant with the ball, Team Abu Dhabi. When they came out to bat, they chased down this small total in just 5.4 overs. Ali Abid unbeaten on 35 of 16. Muqtadar Babar 10 of 6. Kamran Atta 9 of 8. Aditya Shetty, like I said, was expensive. In his 2 overs, gave away 26 runs but picked up 2 wickets as well. Zawar Farid picked up a wicket, gave away 5 runs. And eventually, Abu Dhabi won this game by 7 wickets. Well, let's have a look at the results for the day. First game between Emirates Red and Team Dubai. Reds winning the game quite easily by 27 runs. Ajman were taking on Emirates Blues in match number 26, and the Blues won that game by a huge total of 37 runs. Sharjah and Fujairah, that was a cliffhanger. Was supposed to be a cliffhanger, but didn't really live up to its expectations. Fujairah winning the game by 64 runs, and then we had the last game where Abu Dhabi just now won against Emirates Blues by 7 wickets. Let's have a look at the games lined up for you tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting day of games. Match number 29 at 3 p.m. will be Emirates Red taking on Team Abu Dhabi. Dubai will take on Sharjah at 5:15 local time. Emirates Blues will be up against a mighty Fujairah at 7:30 p.m. And the last game of the day for tomorrow would be Ajman taking on Dubai, who will be playing their second game of the day at 9:45 p.m. local time, live from ICC Cricket Academy in Dubai. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Shoaib Ahmed with the player of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for the match number 28, the 4th game of the evening. It was Abu Dhabi who were looking good and taking on Emirates Blues, who already won a game, the previous one that they played today itself. But this time, their luck was not on their side. And of course, it was a clinical performance from Abu Dhabi, first with the ball and then with the bat. Of course, it was great bowling from Akifullah Raja and the likes, and almost every bowler from Abu Dhabi came in, contributed and got some important wickets to their side. In reply, while chasing a target of 62, it was always going to be a walk in the park for the batters and the kind of form they were in, especially Kamran Atta, who started off well, and then Ali Abid, the captain, leading from the front and making sure they comfortably win this game and chase that target down. Joining me in the post-match presentation here tonight, we've got Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee, and he's got the player of the match memento in his hand. And this goes to a new man who will be getting his first player of the match award. It is Mohammad Mohsin, who got 2 wickets in his 1 over that he bowled and also gave away 5 runs, just 5 runs in that 1 over. Loud cheers, Mohsin. Congratulations. काफ़ी पॉपुलर हैं आप अपनी टीम के साथ, काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिल रहा है आपको. कैसा लगा आपको परफॉर्मेंस आपका?
माशाल्लाह ज़बरदस्त, बहुत अच्छा लगा परफॉर्म करके. माशाल्लाह मैन ऑफ द मैच होने पे.
बॉलिंग के बारे में बताइए. आप करते आ रहे हैं अच्छी बॉलिंग, लेकिन आज 1 ओवर में ही आपने 2 विकेट्स लिए, तो उस विकेट के बारे में बताइए और आपकी तैयारी के बारे में बताइए.
जी, विकेट तो माशाल्लाह ज़बरदस्त थी, बहुत अच्छी थी. कप्तान ने कहा कि आपने ना थोड़ा सा दूर से बॉल करना है, मतलब कि गुड लेंथ एरिया पे करना है, तो इंशाल्लाह आपको विकेट मिलेंगी.
हमने देखा है अक्सर जब भी अबू धाबी खेलती है, एक टीम बनकर खेलती है. क्या आपको भी लगता है ये आपकी ताकत है और इसी के चलते आप अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं?
हाँ जी, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सब लड़के सपोर्ट करते हैं, जो भी सीनियर हैं, जूनियर हैं, तो सब मिल के चिल करते हैं और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा रिजल्ट आता है.
ये आपका पहला प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड है. अगर आप इसे किसी को डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे तो किसे होगा
वो अली आबिद भाई.
क्या बात है. ऑल द बेस्ट. आज मज़ा है आपकी बॉलिंग देख के, एंड आगे के मैचेस के लिए भी ऑल द बेस्ट.
इंशाल्लाह. ओके.
That's the player of the match. We've got Mohammad Mohsin, who got 2 wickets to his name in that 1 over and definitely build that momentum for Abu Dhabi in this game. Well, that's it from here. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. We absolutely enjoyed bringing it to you. Tomorrow we've got another 4 games lined up, so make sure you join us then. Until then, it's a good night and take care from all of us here at the ICC Academy.